Can we talk? Don't let this app get you fired. Do not let this app cost you a bag. Don't let this app cost you your health insurance. Some of y'all's takes, some of y'all's commentary is getting out of pocket, okay? It's getting out of pocket.
Social media impacting your job and career. I've been seeing a lot of videos on people who have been getting fired from their place of employment over their social media.
Let's try to get into the story time of how I literally got me and my sister fired or whatever else solely because of my TikTok videos. And before y'all be like, oh, you already know what's listen, let me explain something.
Hi guys, welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back to social media.
Social media?
Yeah, but don't let it get you fired at work. A lot of people are getting fired from like
I'm sorry. My bad.
from like recording and stuff at work for social media.
Oh man, that was I want to say this 2020 TikTok was ripe with people getting fired because of posting dumb stuff.
Yeah.
Honestly, whenever social media is hitting peak, that's when people get fired. I think it's not funny because people lose their job, but it's funny because like, why do you think about this before?
Exactly. And then like they leave their name tags in the videos. They're over there at work twerking. They're like touching the camera, touching food and back and forth. It's unsanitary.
They're recording proceedings of business with like confidential information in it. And then they have their full name attached to their account. If you don't have a profile picture that is like a weird meme, like a cat with human teeth.
Is this why the hemoglobin or he?
That's exactly why the hemoglobin lady got fired.
It's really stupid. Like, let's just be smarter with social media at work. If it's approved, that's great. But then if it's not approved, like you should be more careful or discreet or just don't do it.
Hemoglobin all over the place.
And even if it is approved, like I'm pretty sure if you like violate some type of protocol, you can still get in trouble.
Oh yeah, because people don't really read the contracts. There is stuff inside. Read your contracts. There is stuff inside that says you can't even get popular for a good thing on social media without them saying, you know what, we gotta let you go. We don't like this attention.
Exactly.
So.
And they think that they might be doing like the company a favor by getting their name out there and all that. But if they didn't approve of this, then they don't care.
That reminds me of the paint bucket guy. He was a paint mixer for I think he's for Lowe's or some type of paint company. And he was doing social media stuff that was pretty good advertising for a company. But he was throwing random things inside the paint bucket, like berries and fruit and maybe some knickknacks for like the joke, the attention. Because people asked for him to do it. And like, yeah, there's getting a lot of views, but you should not be throwing that into the paint mixing station.
Yeah. That's weird.
Yeah, he got fired, but then he got his own business. I don't know if he's doing well still, because it is kind of like a trend at that point.
Well, good for him, I guess.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah. Hopefully the people that are fired from that could turn it around.
Yeah.
Or just do content creation.
Yeah.
At that point.
That's the kind of stuff you watch from a distance.
That was a bit fast.
It was.
Oh my gosh, there's been so many times I just thought about one. You guys remember the Pentagon worker who got arrested and fired because he shared government secrets in a Minecraft server?
Yeah.
Just so he can prove that he works for the government?
Please do not follow in his footsteps.
Please don't.
It is not smart.
It's not. Because I don't get it.
I don't know what told him that was a good idea.
Trying to prove to these 14-year-olds, most likely 14 to 15-year-olds, that I work for the government. Why aren't you hanging out with? I get it. You can game with younger kids. I don't know what you really got to share with them.
Game.
This game, that's about it. Just games. But if you don't go to an adult gaming group and actually talk about real life stuff,
yeah,
ridiculous.
Those teenagers do not care. Like the people on the internet also do not care. They can like make fun of you all they want to, but what does it matter?
No, it does not. I bet those kids forgot legit next day.
Exactly.
Probably laughed at him getting arrested for it, and then that's about it.
Exactly. That's how the internet works.
Social media impacting your job and career. I've been seeing a lot of videos on people who have been getting fired from their place of employment over their social media. And not in cases whereas they recorded a video at work, they are not in uniform. Their videos have absolutely nothing to do with their job. They're not doing anything illegal. They're not even doing anything that most people would find offensive. No type of hate crimes, nothing like that. One lady was saying she got fired because she did a video. She was out partying again on her personal time. She had a few drinks. Yes, she was of legal drinking age, and she got pulled into HR about it and let go. That was one of many examples. There have been other examples where people have been getting let go from their jobs because of social media. And again, not reporting at work, totally on their personal time, nowhere near their job, not mentioning their job, nowhere on their page. So my thing is, I mean, how is this even legal? Is it legal? So if you decide to make a social media post about nail polish and somebody doesn't like it, now you're unemployed and it has nothing to do with your job. I get, different places have policies where they don't want you to record at work or anything like that. We're not talking about that. Not at all having anything to do with their job and they're still getting fired. What do you think? I think that's a little much.
And I do also think it's a little much, but at the end of the day, it actually is it is make illegal. I'm not gonna lie, and I wish it wasn't, but it is.
It just depends on what is going on. What does the company feel about all of this? If they have approval and what they're sharing in the videos.
Because I guess it looks bad in the eyes of the shareholders, the company themselves. They don't want to be attached to you because. I will say this, companies do feel like they own you. It's very true. They own your life and everything. And they see you doing something, it could even be good. If they didn't approve it, they don't want that out there.
Yep.
There's been multiple times where someone had made a viral video and they got pulled into the office saying, hey, we see that you're doing all that in your free time. We don't want to be connected to that, so either delete the video or you gotta go somewhere else.
And some companies just don't like seeing you do your own thing because they just want you to only work for them forever, I guess. Well, until they let you go.
Exactly.
But the social media is getting a lot of people in trouble.
So actually, that's a big question. Is should they have this reach?
They shouldn't have as much reach as they have.
That's actually, I agree with that. They should not be able to touch anybody.
Yeah.
Lame.
So.
Let's try to get into the story time of how I literally got me and my sister fired or whatever else solely because of my TikTok videos. And before y'all be like, oh, you already know what's listen, let me explain something. Okay, so yes, I did read the handbook. The handbook said that you can't make TikTok videos inside on company's time inside the building. So what was I doing? I was making videos outside the building, still in my uniform, off the clock, on my own time, correct? Because I love when somebody try to play in my face. So everything was going smooth until you guys try to micromanage me. Now, one thing about me, I'm not about to overstep my boundaries. I'm not stepping on no toes. I know I'm not management at this store, but I also know how it goes. You know what I'm saying? When I first got in, they wasn't labeling open products. So like the almond milk, oat milk, not labeled. Sanitizer buckets, not labeled. English muffins, not labeled. Sourdough, not labeled. Or putting open product of stuff back into the walk-in, knowing that you have to put it in a Cambro and cover it and put a label on it. Because if you put a block of cheese in the walk-in, what it's going to do? It's going to get stale and crusty. Same with the bacon. Why are you putting open packaged bacon back in? Would you put an open pack of bacon without covering it in your fridge? So that's where it started. I feel like because I wouldn't even tell people this is how it's supposed to be done. No, I would just do it the correct way because that's how I was trained. That's how you're supposed to do it. So that's what I'm doing. So that's where it started because you guys, I feel like she felt intimidated because we know what we were talking about. And anytime it came to like EcoSure, health department, anything like that, she had a lot. You guys was real quiet. Like she tried to tell me that it's LA County's health department and this is what they do. No, girl, you're just dirty and your store is disgusting. It smells like eggs. You guys are literally selling 2-3 day old croissants and you know you're not supposed to be selling those. Nobody in the entire store knows anything about FIFO. I promise this is all important. I promise. Just keep on. So then it started going with the hours. Mind you, we live 30 minutes away from the job job, right? Okay, so, and we both got the same transportation, live in the same crib, same everything. So why would you schedule us 2 hours different from each other? It's because you're trying to be petty. Or you scheduling us 4.5 hour shifts, knowing that we gotta drive 30 minutes away. So once we started playing the game with her, because if you want to be petty, I'm gonna be petty too. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna sit here and do that to me. Whole time she's doing all this petty stuff, she just keep yapping in my ear and telling me how her daughter's not getting enough hours at the other store. The other GM don't like her daughter and all this other stuff. She wants to bring her over to her store, but she can't for whatever reason. And do. Mind you, that's very important information. So boom, use guys and BB takes my videos, gives it to you guys, because HR and the people who actually own the place, they don't know nothing about my TikToks. They don't know nothing. They just know I come there, I do my job, and I go. So you guys and BB, they both together took my video, and I got the proof of it on an email and everything. They took my video to HR and said, here goes some videos because she is violating this, and that. So, you guys and BB, the ass kissing teacher's pet, they literally took my videos, gave them to HR and was like, here, can we start this termination process? Y'all, when I tell y'all that same day that she came in to suspend me, she took all my shifts away and gave them to her daughter. I'm not kidding. I'm not. She literally gave every last one of my shifts to her daughter. And like I said previously, her daughter works at another store. So why would you even get your daughter over here? Probably because you've been trying to get your daughter over here because she's not getting enough hours because that GM over there don't like you or your daughter. So at the end of the day, we really got fired because these hoes was being some hating ass bitches, okay? And honestly, it's really cool because it just gave me it just let me go back home. That's all it did. It just let me go back home because I will never, ever give anybody the opportunity to play with me and my motherfucking check ever again. Absolutely not. Because one thing about me, baby, I'm about my money. You can be petty and I kick in and shit at work. I came to work for my money. So yeah, that's the long story about how they tried to, if you stick towards the end of this video, I'm just going to let you know that it was the Duncan in Santa Clarita, California, off of Sierra Highway. I have pictures of 2 roaches. They had 2 live roaches in there, not water bugs. They had home roaches in there. Okay. For number 1, health department ain't been to that place since July 27th, 2023. Got the receipts and the mop sink in the back. She tried to tell us that we had to plunge it. Girl, I'm not plunging nothing. If you don't call a plumber.
And that there, I'm gonna say this. I'm good on her because I can kind of see why the other GM didn't like her daughter. If she didn't like her mother, I would probably hate both of them too, like she does. If you don't tell the health inspector, they'll get a real fast boot. No call visit up in their grill.
Exactly. This is why I don't like eating out at this point.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Because that's actually really disgusting.
That's really nasty, actually.
Like, I don't want roaches in my food.
The Popeyes near the mall once had a roach in my sister's soda back in like 2010.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Just be sure to check the sodas, the sandwiches, like pull it apart before you eat out at these places. Look in the fries, look everywhere because you never know what's in there. You don't know if someone's playing with your food.
No, you don't. I should be doing that. You told me to do that more. I should be doing that more, actually.
Smell everything too.
Yeah.
And just like sometimes pick it apart. You might have to just cut the sandwich in half just to make sure it's not raw.
Truthful. Oh my, Mr. Beast Burger. Never again. I'm glad, I'm not going to say some of them have shut down because there's ghost kitchens. Never again from down here. I want to go to New Jersey to the actual location or something because they had that mess raw.
Girl.
The last time we had it. That was about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Disgusting. Never again. It's not that good, so.
Exactly. But I'm glad she's calling out where the place is because when it's something like this, people need to know not to go there.
Yeah. I will say this. She needed to play this in a better way. She could have whistleblowed, and if she would have got all that stuff happen to her, she could have sued for more money.
Yeah.
But, that's just me.
Exactly. Workplace trauma thing.
For real.
Not y'all done fired me over TikTok. I didn't wear my badge at work. I didn't tell what agency I worked for. So I know nobody on TikTok did the shit at all because I also worked through another company to work for where I was. So I know it wasn't y'all. So that mean one of you bald-headed bitches at the agency that I worked for saw my motherfucking video and went and told somebody. And it could have been the supervisor. And all you had to do was say something to me. But you didn't do that, did you? You told all the other managers, all the shit I done did for y'all. All the days I ain't never take no lunch break for y'all. When my supervisor died, y'all treated me like management. All them girls that done cussed me out. You can't get no help as is. So y'all finna really be looking stupid and crazy. And I'm not even mad. I'm finna go gather my shit and thank God y'all ain't worrying me no more, bitches.
Excuse me. I was gonna say no lunch breaks. That's not legal.
Actually,
That's mad illegal. You
in
have to have
some
them.
places, it's actually legal to not give lunch breaks. Like, yeah, it depends on the state. Like, they don't have to legally give you one all the time.
What the heck?
Yes,
You need a break for lunch, and you need to recuperate. You need to put energy back in your body. You know what energy is? Food. Food is energy.
well, oh yeah.
I hope she was getting paid extra for doing a supervisor job, or her supervisor just exploded, just lost their life. That could have been a bereavement moment.
For real, and that sucks. Imagine if you're trying to get TikTok famous or whatever, and nobody sees your video, but your workplace sees it. How? Because that is happening, people.
That someone had to be looking you up at that point.
Yeah. Just don't use your real name in that one.
That's what I'm saying. If you have something, don't use your real face. Put a mask on, maybe. If you don't want to, don't do it. Have your profile picture, a meme or something, or an object. Have your name not all connected to your real name.
Yeah.
All you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Make it abbreviation. It could be anything.
Exactly.
So yeah, that sucks though.
For real, don't trust anybody at work because some of these coworkers, they are not your friend.
Oh, trust me. I know.
Yeah. They're a lot of people are competing with you as well, so they're kind of trying to get you out.
Some people just don't like you just because you exist.
And that's what it seems like here, because did she take over for the supervisor?
I think she did.
Yeah, I feel like that maybe people are competing for her position. So, of course, they're going to try to get her out.
Because that is a big hit to the ego when you think you're so good at working and then your supervisor, kicks the bucket and then they proceed to put someone you don't like up there. Like, what? You were in the same position. They could have picked me.
Yeah.
That is a big ego hit. I'm going to say that much.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Can we talk?
No.
Don't let this app get you fired. Do not let this app cost you a bag. Don't let this app cost you your health insurance. Some of y'all's takes, some of y'all's commentary is getting out of pocket, okay? It's getting out of pocket. Now, I love it. I'll watch it. I'll like it. And I'll put the little detective emoji, the little girl behind the laptop emoji in the comments because I'm going to support you. But some of y'all getting a little too out there with the comments and the takes and all of that stuff. And of the 170 million active users on this app, I guarantee you your coworkers is your ops, all right? They not your friends, they your ops. They are screen recording, screen grabbing, screenshotting, all the things. And companies are finding ways to let people go, okay? We in for a long, bumpy ride in 2025, okay? So y'all need to tighten up the shit. While y'all are resting, while y'all are rebudgeting, while y'all are rethinking some things, tighten up on this here app, all right? Anything that you post on this app, please understand somebody can watch it. Anybody can watch it and be prepared for the consequences of people watching your stuff. Okay, bye.
Because honestly, I feel like it's crazy because before we were always taught, especially as kids, we were always taught whatever's on the internet cannot be deleted. You delete it yourself, it's going to still be out there.
It's forever.
It is forever. Anyone can see it. It'll be attached to you, so don't use your real name on it all the time. Because people don't use. People use. I'm a
Anonymous.
Yeah, that. People use the anonymousness of the internet. I mean, you know, using the word wrong. To say crazy things and do crazy things, but the people who really should be using it, who aren't that evil, aren't using it. They want to be attached to what they're saying, but they don't realize they realize these jobs don't like, even if you're saying something nice.
Yeah.
So if you don't do what the other person is doing and start using the anonymousness of the internet.
Anonymity.
That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you.
But a lot of people do overshare a lot on the internet. And that's why it's getting a lot of people in trouble. So maybe just be cautious before talking about your work on the internet. Maybe don't name drop your company.
I've done it multiple times.
Well, I mean, you don't work there, but
yeah, true.
Just if you are currently working there and you're afraid of that and you don't have any type of approval, then you really need to be cautious and just not name drop anything. Don't talk about any type of personal, confidential details.
Nope. Let's keep it all as vague as possible.
Yep. It will get you in trouble in the end.
If they try to call you out on it, you can say, "What? How you know it's me?" And also, how you know talking about you?
Exactly.
You stalking?
They would never know.
Yeah. Actually, not even that. That's quite dumb. Like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do.
They don't know everything.
They don't. But that's all I got to say, for real.
Just be careful.
Be very careful.
Careful on the internet. Not everything belongs on the internet.
Not me, kids. Anyway, if you like this video, please comment, like, maybe subscribe, possibly subscribe. I'm not sure. I don't know. That's my whole bit.
Please share the video.
Thank you. Please share the video.
And please get us to 1,000 subscribers.
Also, thank you for 200. That was really dope.
Yeah. And thank you for watching.
Tell us down below in the comments if you know anybody who has been fired via social media or you have been fired. I want to know a story. I want to hear it. I want to hear the whole process. Just leave it as vague as possible, though. Don't tell me all your information. That's how you got here in the first place.
Yeah, like the trend. We listen and we don't judge.
I'm judging. I'm not gonna lie to you. I will judge. Bye, guys.
Bye.